What's going on, YouTube? Today we got Michael Jordan versus the Nets. You see what's going on, you see what's going on, you see what's going on. Let's get straight into it. The last reaction will be at the end of the video. Turn on post notifications, tell me which one to react to next. Let's get into it. Oh.
He is donating his entire salary, the $1 million veteran minimum tonight, to charity, beginning with a hefty contribution to the Washington Sports and Entertainment Education Fund.
That's Mike that did that?
Who lost a parent or garden in the Pentagon tragedy on September 11th. A heartfelt gesture by one who loves this game.
Wizards in white, controlling the opening tip to Ron Lue, to Michael Jordan over Jefferson. Yes!
Why did we have a feeling that this was going to be a big night for Michael Jordan, that these fans are in for a treat tonight? He has been looking forward to playing in front of the Washington fans. He missed the inter-squad scrimmage. He felt very badly about that.
Jordan off the fake, throwing the foul, picked up by Jefferson.
See him drive at the end of his dribble. He gives a ball.
Got
fake,
the threes on.
And gets the foul.
Get that opponent up in the air.
John, I know you know the answer to this, but Czar.
Some guys get a twist ankle and don't want to play anymore.
Here's Jordan.
Face up work. There's about to be a little lot of face up work and post up work, y'all.
From the field,
I can already tell, man. This old Mike.
Kerry Kittle's playing against
Yo, I'm so smart off the angles off ball too, man.
Brown was open inside and wanted the ball real quick.
The Wizards coaching staff very upset with Lue off that last drive by Dial. Here's Jordan. Yes.
The pump fake, my boy.
Ron Lue is going to be their starting point guard, and Doug mentioned the big positive he gives him is pushing the ball back at other people. They need him to stop people off the dribble.
Comfortable doing, but I did want to understand administration.
He's dead. Food, man. He's food.
By Marshall, what timing by Michael.
I'm kind of chuckling here because Donnie Marshall gave this incredulous look to the official.
Food, bro.
But I think he needs to understand who he just was leaning up against. That's going to happen an awful lot this year. Where Michael gives you that fake, you lean into a little bit, he's going to get the call.
Well, the thing that was very impressive with that move, he had to use a lot of legs, and right now he's trying to get his legs under.
Jordan the step and is fouled, hit hard from behind by Marshall.
Sometimes in watching him, you just get the impression that he's holding back something. These guys, once defenses are geared towards him, have got to be able to make passes to him at the right time.
Play well this past Thursday night in Grand Rapids, Michigan, beaten by the Pistons. Jordan, yes.
That's tough.
Van Horn firing the three, which is rebounded by Jordan.
John Thomas just made a great play. He protected.
Yo, I just like how the way I love the way MJ dribbled the ball, bro. Pounding, he's pounding the ball, pounding the ball. You know, pound dribbles. You hear what I'm saying?
Michael Jordan setting it up for the jumper against Richard Jefferson.
Feel him out. Turn around. Count it. Come on, man.
To see a familiar scene here. Michael Jordan has the crowd on its feet.
Feel him out. Come here.
Has caught fire.
As he winds up sitting in front of the Wizards bench. And you're going to see the reaction here on the floor. You'll watch his teammates jump up and pick him right up. You may need to give the old timer a little bit of time on the floor.
Jordan with the step.
Stop playing with that boy, man. Oh, MJ banging out. Stop playing. No. What? Right by him, huh? We need those. He definitely can't jump as high. Old Jordan getting up, but this Jordan, it looked like he got high though. The first time it looked like he got high. Give me another one. Oh, nah, it's
able to come up with the ball.
We're fine.
Van Horn with the shot clock running down. Jordan on the loose ball, and suddenly the Wizards more aggressive at the defensive end. A 16-3 run, and the
Just came up and pulled up. Hold those.
Jordan with the rebound. Just under 6 remaining in the third. 13 of his 28.
Another one!
3 for Jordan.
Come on, man.
Game.
He's wildin'.
Standing ovation from the crowd here in Washington will not count.
He's going to have spurts. And he had a preseason game where he scored 18 points in 12 minutes against Miami. But the one thing that I've reiterated to our players is we cannot stand and watch him play. And one of the things we've done in scrimmages is put situations where Michael's on the floor, that team cannot let Michael shoot for maybe a 5 or 6 minute stretch, just so they have to learn to play with he's on the floor and not just to watch him play.
Derek Dial played last year with San Antonio. He stopped. Simmons off the steal. Simmons with the spin. Simmons on
Good shit, Mike.
I think that may have been
Jordan. Michael Jordan.
A little bit, particularly inside, and just enjoying himself and having fun out
33. 12 for 17.
He's really become one of the great
Another one.
in the country. He'll get 40 tonight, right?
tonight.
Guy just wants to make the NBA rosters. Leave him alone.
Face up. Face up work.
A foul on Jefferson. Got him on the way up.
Michael moving, working to get free. Just don't stand still and get free in this league. And then he faces up, looks his opponent down, and elevates.
Tell me about it, announcer. Tell me about it, announcer. Face up work. That's all you got to say. They don't get the picture.
Shot clock running down. Here's Jordan on the pull-up. 15 and 22. 41 points from Michael Jordan. It is now 8 on Strong. Jordan leading Simmons.
Hey.
Beautifully thrown by Jordan, who's delighted with Simmons running the court.
As soon as Michael got it, his head was up. He looked down the floor. Eye contact with Simmons. He led him with the pass lane.
Pushing it down. Jordan posting. Beating down.
Oh, good pass. Yo.
to penetrate and the help comes. He drops it to Shaq. Shaq's not there anymore. These big guys have to follow him to the basket because he's already got in the habit of getting
That's
it
the
off.
game. That's the game. Mike is going crazy. Oh, wait, what's at the end?
Completes a splendid evening. The net Floyd. Let's go to.
Lost about 35 pounds.
Let's see what Mike got to say.
Russ, what's your first-hand impression of tonight's performance?
I mean, obviously, you see, with the young team, we got to find ways to score and move the ball and execute. I think it was a big game for them, first time in front of the home crowd, and I think I could sense a little bit of nervousness. And third quarter, I just tried to pick it up and get some energy going, and I started hitting some shots, and the guys started feeding off of that, and then we had a letdown. When I went out of the game, I think it was 63, 61, and I think those are the things we're going to have to eliminate. And that happens with a young team. But it's preseason. I'm working on my game. I think everybody is trying to find, some continuity and chemistry to play at, and I think this team's going to get better.
You mentioned the third quarter. It was great to hear Marv Albert scream. Michael Jordan is having a spectacular night. We haven't heard that in a few years. We can see when you're feeling it from the surface. But any way to describe what it's like inside that uniform when you know you're feeling it?
I mean, it's a good rhythm. The basket seemed big. It's been 3 years since I felt that way, and this preseason, I'm just trying to get myself in shape, and I want the team to start to get a feel in terms of how I play. I don't want them to sit back and wait for me to play. I think that's one of the things they tend to watch a little bit more than what they should, and I think Doug is trying to eliminate those types of nights and those minutes. So, but with the young team, you're going to have situations like that.
I know you like challenges, but were there any doubts these last few months, especially when you hear wonderful friends like Coach Thompson call you Floor Jordan?
I think he's, he understands that I play with a little bit more wisdom. I'm not going to try to take off from the free throw line. He understands I know how to play the game with my head instead of athleticism. So, I took that as a compliment more than a knock on the way I play the game of basketball. So, he knows me, and I didn't look at it in a negative way.
You can dunk, you can dominate, but you can't do it all. When you come out of a game in the first quarter with a 1-point lead, you fall behind by 17, you score 16 in the third quarter, but down again by 17. How bad is it to watch? How much does it hurt you, and how do you resist the urge to take over?
Well, I mean, it's a learning process. I think the team has to see it. I think Doug is going to show the film and see where we are not executing when I walk out of the game. And, you know, that's an area we have to improve. And with the young team, I think we can. It's just going to take some time. I mean, in Chicago, we went through the same phase. And
W Mike, man, a whole bunch of W Mike just, you know, up in his team, having high hopes, things of that nature, man. But if you enjoyed this Michael Jordan reaction, make sure you click on the last reaction on your screen right now. It's probably a Michael Jordan reaction as well. You'll be able to tell from the thumbnail. Excuse me, I'm out of here.